Hi and welcome to Nightmare Narratives YouTube channel. I'm your host tonight, Myra. Today Elle will be sharing a short horror story titled, The Desolate Highway. Enjoy! On a moonless night, under the faint glow of starlight, Sarah embarked on a long, solitary drive along a desolate highway. She had always been an adventurous soul, but the eerie stillness of the night unnerved her. Nevertheless, the allure of the open road and the promise of a fresh start in a new city urged her forward. The headlights carved a path through the darkness as Sarah pressed on, the only sounds being the hum of the engine and the occasional hooting of an owl in the distance. A sense of unease settled upon her as she noticed an old tattered sign pointing towards a mysterious abandoned town named Raven's Hollow. Curiosity won over caution, and against her better judgment, Sarah decided to veer off the main road and explore the ghostly town. The narrow, winding road led her through a dense forest, and an eerie mist enveloped her car, shrouding the surroundings in an otherworldly atmosphere. As she approached Raven's Hollow, the buildings loomed like specters, their structures hunched and decayed. The air felt heavy with the weight of forgotten secrets, and an unsettling silence filled the town's abandoned streets. No sign of life was present, yet Sarah couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. Suddenly, her car sputtered and coughed, its engine dying. Panic gripped her heart as she attempted to restart the vehicle, but to no avail. Stranded in the forsaken town, she resigned herself to wait until daylight to seek help. A lone street lamp flickered to life, casting a feeble glow on an ominous figure standing at the end of the road. Sarah's breath caught in her throat as she saw a shadowy silhouette approaching her car. The figure had no discernible features, only a sense of dread that washed over her like a tidal wave. Summoning courage, Sarah rolled down her window and called out to the mysterious figure. "Hello, can you help me? My car broke down, and I'm stranded." The figure remained silent, but its eyes glowed with an ethereal light that sent shivers down her spine. Fear clenched at her heart as the figure came closer, revealing a faceless entity wrapped in tattered rags. Its arms reached out towards her, and Sarah's instinct was to flee, but she found herself paralyzed. A cacophony of ghostly whispers filled the air, urging her to stay, promising her unimaginable secrets and a life beyond her wildest dreams. Yet, Sarah's survival instinct kicked in, and with a final burst of adrenaline, she managed to free herself from the car and ran back the way she came. The forest seemed to close in around her, the trees twisting and distorting as if trying to keep her within the haunting embrace of Raven's Hollow. She could hear the phantom figure's unearthly wails echoing through the night, growing louder with each step she took. Her breath was labored, and her heart pounded in her ears as Sarah finally broke free from the forest's grasp, reaching the desolate highway once more. But her ordeal was far from over. As she looked back, she saw the ghostly figure had followed her out of the town, still pursuing her with relentless determination. Sarah stumbled back to her broken-down car and fumbled for her phone. Desperation gripped her as she realized there was no signal, leaving her cut off from the outside world. Tears of fear and frustration welled up in her eyes as she heard the ghostly figure approaching, its spectral footsteps closing in. In a last-ditch effort to escape, Sarah turned to the other side of the road, hoping to find salvation from passing vehicles. But the highway remained eerily empty, as if the world beyond Raven's Hollow was unaware of her plight. Just as Sarah was about to lose all hope, a faint light appeared in the distance. A lone car approached, its headlights cutting through the darkness like a guiding beacon. She waved frantically, praying for the driver to see her and stop. To her relief, the car slowed down, and a kind-faced woman rolled down the window. "Are you all right? Do you need help?" Sarah could barely find her voice but managed to explain her situation. The woman offered her a warm smile and insisted she get into the car for safety. As they sped away from the forsaken town, Sarah could still feel the malevolent presence lurking in, watching her escape slip away. The woman introduced herself as Emily, a fellow traveler on her way to a nearby city. Emily listened intently as Sarah recounted her harrowing experience, and surprisingly, she didn't dismiss it as a figment of her imagination. "You're not the first to encounter strange things near Raven's Hollow," Emily said solemnly. "Legend has it that the town was cursed long ago, and its inhabitants suffered a terrible fate. Their restless spirits are said to roam the surrounding area, seeking to lure unsuspecting souls into the darkness." As they approached the next town, Sarah's heart began to calm, and the nightmarish images of Raven's Hollow slowly faded. Gratitude overwhelmed her as she realized how close she had come to becoming another tragic tale of the desolate highway. The experience left an indelible mark on Sarah, forever reminding her of the thin veil that separated the living from the ethereal realm. From that night on, she never drove alone on a desolate road again, always seeking companionship to ward off the haunting silence of the night. And as she journeyed through life, she carried with her a newfound respect for the unseen forces that lingered in the shadows of the world. If you enjoy watching the video, remember to like, share, and subscribe to it for more daily updates. Thank you.